Um, okay. This guy, I think he's a content creator of some sort. Roberto JBM. Or, how do you say? Robert? Oh, yeah, I can see he's streaming. So, as usual, check out his stream. If you want dual view, or if you're sick of me as well. See what he wants to play. The Queen's Indian. It's been known as a good opening for many years. In Bronstein's famous book on the Zurich Candidates Tournament from, I think, 1952 or 53. I think 52. There's talk of like advice on what to do against the against the Queen's Indian, because it's an opening that does incredibly well in that tournament, and I think he ends up essentially recommending that you avoid it. And who am I to... Oh my god, he's castling queenside. That was unexpected. Well, I'll build up my play quickly then on the queenside against this king. But that changes the outlook of the game quite a bit. D5 is a logical response. I am going to take a pawn and open up a file. B4 was also quite possible, but this looks reasonable. And I'll give my opponent full marks for bravery for what he's doing here, but I don't think it's very good. ED5, and then I want to put my bishop on the longest diagonal that bishops or queens, for that matter, can find. Knight e4 is reasonable, but I think I'll chop that off. And then rook b8 lining up here. And it's very hard to see what kind of real compensation he has for... Well, the pawn may not live for very long, but for the fact that I have play on the serious play on the queen side. And this sack looks kind of too tempting not to play. And since I'm also following up with c5, I think Robert is in the world of trouble. Or is it Hubert? Maybe it's Hubert. I don't even have to go for this immediately. Like, he does get a little bit of counterplay here with knight f5, but I should be well on top. I got a fun option after knight f5 to play bishop e6. And then knight takes d6, queen takes d6, queen takes d6, bishop takes b2, king b1, bishop f5. I think either rook to d3. Maybe specifically this rook, actually. Because if he goes with this rook, then bishop e5, and if he takes the rook, then I take, and because of the pin, then he's losing a rook. And how about these arrows, by the way? This is artwork. Yeah, that was actually spotted by me as well. Believe it or not. And I thought that this would be an excellent response. Just need to double check that. F5, take pawn. Queen d6, queen d6, cb3, wins material, knight c5, rook b2. That don't work, so I think we're good. I guess he's just trying to survive a little bit longer by exchanging queens, but this is a lost cause for sure. Let's not make it too difficult here. Rook e8. Rook e3 I can just take, and there's no background stalemate. Sorry, not stalemate, but checkmate. And here I think the same thing applies. Rook e1. And then bishop to e6. And crucially, this rook is pinned, so he cannot rudely checkmate me. And if he takes the bishop, then I take with the pawn and give myself an escape square. So he goes for the best chance, but even though he has a passed pawn, I have an extra bishop, and that is a more important factor. Let's run with the pawn. Yeah, let's go here just to make sure that this pawn is not advancing. And that's all she wrote.